增加，加上未來幾年加入世貿之後，外資會大量流入，所以要貶值嘅機會好微。
根據各種情況判斷，我可以告訴大家，我看不到中國的人民幣會要貶值。
佢又讚揚中國嘅農業發展，佢話中國嘅經驗，東南亞國家可以借鏡。
只要你們現在的所有的種稻子的稻田都採用中國的雜交稻和中國的技術，我相信你們現在的耕地，就是種大米的耕地，可以提高產量50%。
朱鎔基出訪去到邊度，工商界對佢都係有讚冇彈嘅。朱鎔基覺得呢啲稱讚係誇張咗一啲。
至於對我個人的讚揚，我認為是言過其實。我既不叫做 economic 傻，也沒有形成容積經濟學。因此，我向大家發出忠告：你們如果按照我講的去做生意，你們一定會賠本。
有線電視記者胡力漢喺馬尼拉報導。翻嚟本港。
There is an intention at all levels of Chinese society to improve human rights. It's just that they feel that they are not ready to get round to it. It'll be a process.
A spate of flare-ups between the two countries, although analysts say this follows a pattern.
I think he has maybe added a bit oil on the fire, but the fire was already there, and I'm afraid that it has more particularly highlighted a number of disagreements the Chinese and American governments have had for some time, and in particular since the beginning of the 1980s.
I love Chinese people. I love American people.
You have had a few blips of euphoria, but in general, there have been several really nadirs, if you wish, when, for example, the activist Harry Wu was arrested in China, when the missiles were flying across Taiwan Strait, when there was a fear over Hong Kong reversion to Chinese sovereignty.
And the cost of these...
That the progress of human rights moves to the agenda that the Chinese government have for their own internal purposes. When times are good between the US and China, or between the rest of the world and China, it doesn't follow that human rights improves. They seem to move to a totally different agenda.
I do.
And relations have worsened following last year's investigations into political funding. Now, one of the main areas of American concern is the long-term theft of nuclear and other military secrets.
We are looking at all counterintelligence potential security breaches, but we believe that the measures that we are working. We have background checks on sensitive visitors. We've doubled the counterintelligence budget.
Everybody spies on everybody, and that's not the monopoly of China.
China is getting all it can in terms of high-tech weapons. It's been doing it from the Soviet and someone's illegally. It's been getting it from us legally and illegally. It's in its national interest to do that, to fend off any sort of assault on China and to neutralize American powers.
The Chinese have unfortunately been a little too aggressive, and they got caught. So it seems to me when you get aggressive and you get caught, you kick out the people that screwed up and you get a new team in and do it better. They're not going to stop. They're going to keep doing it. But I think do it more cleverly. We've got to catch them.
During NATO's recent 50th anniversary celebrations in Washington, D.C., Taiwan expressed its concerns.
面对中国的军事威胁，以及军备的扩充，还有飞弹的部署，尤其依照美国国防部向美国国会所提出来的两岸军事情势的报告，到公元2005年，中国对台湾就具备有攻击的能力，飞弹部署。显然的，海峡两岸的军事力量 已经失去平衡。
As if to reinforce Washington's concern over this military build-up, Admiral Joseph Prince, US ambassador, sent warships into the Taiwan Strait in 1996 after the island.
There has been little visible sign of China's handover. However, Beijing is developing a high-tech arsenal aspirations, and as we head towards that China will take its seat at the table of a new world order. But
we'll have to go through a long period of modernization before really being able to match with the US power. I don't think that China will ever be, at least in my lifetime, a power comparable to the Soviet Union.
And the China Watcher believes Beijing is still a long way from superpower status.
I'm afraid that the Yugoslavia war and the Kosovo crisis has shown that China...
But for some, it's is the transformation of the PLA.
At this point, their intentions are to become a major power in East Asia, the power of East Asia. I don't think there's much question about that. But I think that the question is, can they? Can they do it? Are they capable of it?
That was Chris Dobson reporting. Well, that's it for now. Do join us again next. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
買翻兩條大眼雞。深入傳媒金地睇下日本鐵男有幾犀利。佢星探隨時。為香港人，你有準備好未呢？達明同你拍住時代走，今晚8點半。
Slim Express 100。中文句。係咯。有食方嘅。好。
哦，我嗰啲啊，香港人睇唔起自己語言，同埋人人都話哦，學國語。
What's the difference compared to before when you couldn't speak Cantonese?
My bank account is less. 我冇錢。
幾時買嘢拼點？
有好多有女朋友。
有個啱啱先啲，啤手，太平，好平。
阿善同一班學生呢一晚去到九龍嘅酒吧區做活動教學，學生分成4組，間酒吧嘅位置，飲一杯酒。
Where it is, and people will either walk you there or, you know, they will send you. Taxi is not allowed.
TV
有帽子。
比賽嘅規則係要全程講廣東話。
再見。係邊度 KC 吧？ Super jockey 啊！鬼死！
講嘅，right？ You're hungry, right？
我唔識聽你講乜。
How you do?
Turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right, and turn right, and you can see the traffic. Traffic light is far away, yeah.
好嘢喺邊度？好玩啊！咁講英文啊？600蚊。
喂，你好，翻咗嚟啊 ！Hello。係點子？靚咧，但係好少係咁啊嘛。平時落雨啊，落雪落雨，好凍啊！我怕凍啊！如果我喺香港，如果23度我都覺得凍，30度完美。我好細個已經知道我唔想喺挪威住，因為天氣唔適合，因為呢度可以有我自己生活，冇人阻住我。即係其實我係天氣難民嚟㗎，挪威天氣唔好，所以我成日試下跑出去。但係而家揾到一個好啱嘅地方，你睇啊！
一陣將會播映李錦記特約中國8大名菜。